Gonna have to go back and get that other one. So we got Iggy. Iggy's a good choice. Let's go with Iggy. Our new part is the Wild Wiggler. What does its stats look like? So really lower traction, really high handling, and better acceleration than weight. Interesting. I'm gonna go back with this one. Well, no. I like the Wario's. It looks like one of Wario's cars from GameCube. I'll go with the standard bike. Slim looks alright, and I'm gonna go with this. Alright, Leaf Cup, what do you got for me? You got Wario Stadium from the DS, the GameCube Network, Sherbet Land. I don't know why it's called GameCube Network. I'm just gonna call it GameCube. Sherbet Land, 3DS Music Park, which I've been looking forward to playing, and Yoshi Valley from the N64, which is another one that was really due for a remake. It'll be interesting to see the second half of this cup. Music Land, the Octavia stage, as I dubbed it, looks very good. That was probably the one track I legitimately wanted to play for Mario Kart 7, but never did. So I'm glad they brought it back. It gave me a chance to play it without having to go purchase Mario Kart 7. Wario Stadium, very interesting choice. Like I said, I would like to see Wario Coliseum personally. However, I did like Wario Stadium. I feel like this one was due for a remake too. Desperately due for a remake. Because it was on the DS, and we already know how I feel about the DS graphics for Mario Kart. Oh, I almost hit him. It was a really good stage, a lot of curves, you know, really cool stuff on it, so... You can pull off stunts here, so make sure you do if you can. Fire wheels are still there, that's good. This, however, was not here. I remember this not being here. I do like that, though. That's a pretty cool touch. I like the little purple bars, and I mean, I'm a sucker for purple, but the underwater part was certainly not here before. Can't say I was expecting part of it to be underwater, but knowing Wario makes sense. So, yeah, it looks good. I like what they did to remix the track, and man, the graphics are much easier on the eyes than the DS ones were with it. Like, as much as I like the DS, the graphics, sometimes looking at them, it was just painful. This one, it's not painful at all. I like racing through this. I think this would be another popular... Like, of all the retro tracks to pick, this one's going to be fairly popular, I believe, on Wi-Fi. Like I said, these are all my personal opinions for what will be popular on Wi-Fi, what won't. Who knows what will be popular. Now, I'm sure somebody's probably already asked in the comment for many of the videos below, but if you guys want to race me on Mario Kart Wii, I usually don't do like hardcore races, and maybe at some point for my channel I will do a live stream where that'll be one of the things we can do. But I'm usually not online racing that much. I didn't race that much online in Mario Kart Wii. I mostly stuck to my own stuff. And I had decent rankings. I had at least 2 or 3 stars and everything. But I usually only race with friends. However, I will try to be on occasionally. Like I said, I've been considering doing live streams in the past, and I still am. So, it's entirely possible that we might see this on one of the live streams. Who knows? I do like how we have a little Waluigi pinball going on here with the music. You can hear it. Well, I like it. I like what they did. I think the DS ones are going to surprise people at how much they've changed. But in a good way. I like how you cross the finish line in midair, by the way. Like in midair, finish. Burning DK sports drink. What? That advertisement on the bottom, just what? You think Wario would be advertising, like, remember Wario's track from, or Wario Stadium from the 64 game? It's like, jeez, man, that one was, Wario's face was plastered everywhere, whether it was because of Wario's egotistical nature or because of limitations, either way. We're on to Sherbet Land here. This course I expected to see come back. Like, if there was a GameCube one that I expected to see come back, it would probably have been this one. However, it does look like you can fall down there and not be completely knocked out of the race. Interesting choice. There's a little path on the wall right there, so that's probably where it leads to, so I'll be sure to take that next lap. Right now I'm going for the basic lap. Little stalagmites here in the center still. Track feels a little slow, but once again, I think higher difficulties will make this a better course, personally. Music still sounds good. I'm kind of disappointed that they, oh, no, they're the freezies. I was going to say, I'm kind of disappointed the freezies aren't, like, massive like they used to be. You know, where they were, like, everywhere. But, you know, it's alright. That was not there earlier. That hole was not there. The only hole that was in this original one was the very first one that we came across. That was the only one there. There was no ice cracks in the second thing of ice before. Alright, let's go down here and see what we can explore. So this is an anti-gravity area, which makes sense seeing as we're going to end up on the side of the wall. I like the little thing right there. Instead of, you know, just like having you get picked up by lag 2, something different happens. Now you can actually use more of the course. Is that faster or slower? I don't know. I would have to go and time it, but, you know, it's not that big a deal. Okay, now let's go down here. I like the feel of it. It looks really nice, too. And then you come back up right there. Okay. Ow. Jerks. Looks like Bowser threw that at me. He's in second, followed by Koopa Troopa and Shy Guy are fighting pretty hard for third and fourth place respectively. They're the Shy Guys. I wish there was more of them besides just those sets, because the area feels more open, so it feels like you could accommodate more Shy Guys. Sitting behind him is Ludwig, followed by Lemmy, and then Peach. Mario's sitting in 8th place, followed by Morton, Wario, Wendy, and Lakitu bringing up the rear. They are actually kind of catching up to me, so I need to be a little bit more careful. Can I pull off stunts here? No. That's okay. I didn't expect to be able to. Just figured I'd try it. But yeah, it looks pretty good, actually. Alright, now here we get to the point where, if I adjust in my seat, this is the point where I'm interested in this cup. Right here, Music Park. I never got to play this one, for those of you just tuning in, but I've been eager to play this Octavia-based stage since we had our Vinyl Scratch one and our Rainbow Dash one. Oh, wow, I like this already. I knew writing on the piano was going to be cool. And that's always a good thing. I wonder what happens if you hit that note block. I should go find that out. Wow, this is cool. Man, why didn't I ever buy the 3DS game to get this? This is amazing. I'm guessing you can do a stunt whenever they do that, maybe? Yeah, you can. Okay. I think Bowser got hit by that. I like it. The beat's really good on it. Believe it or not, on the big turns like this, and I've learned this since Luigi Circuit in the GameCube version, believe it or not, the inside is actually faster than the outside. Despite the fact the outside has the boost, it is actually faster. I can't hit the no block. I need a mushroom for that. I like that part right there, too, with the drum where you can bounce off it. Once again, we got kind of a, you know, Mario Kart Wii feel with Mushroom Gorge. So, nice to see that come back. It's an interesting choice to make right here, though, is because you're alternating between going on the outsides and the insides depending on where the grass is or isn't. So that's kind of cool. But I like it. It looks really cool. The lights, the symbols, I like all the brass around here. The brass looks really nice. It's all polished and pretty. Piranha plants getting down with their bad selves again. I like how they tell you where the piranha plants can bite, too, because of the lights right there, in case you couldn't tell. It kind of gives you an idea of what their range of motion is. Okay, piece of advice, I'm just going to say this now. If you're going to go for the little tricks right here, you probably want to stick to getting the last one rather than the first one, because that really threw me off right there a second ago whenever I hit the first key and it sent me into the wall. So, fair warning about that. Take this path. Oh, no, I guess I am taking the other one. I didn't realize they alternated. There is a shortcut here, but it's kind of limited use. Gonna have to hit that at the appropriate angle to make it, huh? No, Bowser, no. I saw you right behind me, and the answer is no. Yep, see? There he is. He's kind of... There he is, right there. He was right behind me. I saw him. But yeah, Music Park, I like it. I like the drum where you can do this in slow motion. Anyway. Yeah, I like it though. It's pretty cool. I wish I got to play it on the 3DS version. I could have seen how it's different and, you know, acknowledged the differences, but it looks good from this. I don't know how it looked on the other one. Okay, there was no... What? Okay. So for those of us that did play Mario Kart 64 Yoshi Valley, you remember the big thing about this is you couldn't see who was in what place at any point. I can see who's in what place right now, but it was all question marks. You didn't know who's in the lead, you didn't know who's behind you, unless you actually physically saw them. Also had a lot of different branching paths, which I already have my set path in motion, and I will still be taking it to this day. This part was not here with the underground thing. The path was, but the underground thing wasn't. There was like little fuzzies here and there. This is reminiscent of Wario's gold mine, and that's not a good thing to be reminiscent of, to be honest. Because that was kind of one of the big things about it, too, was that giant egg. And you get a really large boost if you manage to hold that all the way till where the sparks turn like that. Ah, well, I fell off not fell off, but I went off course. Let's try a different path. Ooh, this way looks interesting. Leave it to me to pick like the most dangerous path. Most dangerous path. I can't go that way. But I do like taking the dangerous ones. Yeah, I like it. I'm just kind of taking it all in here, but I like what it is. I kind of wish you couldn't see who was in what place, though. Kind of ruins a little bit of the magic, but at the same time, what's been changed I like. Hello, Yoshi. Please go away. I don't like you. Yoshi's Sanctuary? Yeah, they would live in a place like this. Let's take this path again. We'll go a different way. I know that there's some paths that are longer than others, some are shorter, and who knows, they might have changed. Yeah, here's the cannon. You can go in here. That was not there in the original game, folks. That is one of the longer paths, but the cannon's kind of cool. But at the same time, it was not there before. I like the little changes, though. The changes are actually pretty nice. I am still in first. Koopa Troopa is a little ways behind me, followed by Bowser, Shy Guy, Peach, and Mario is bringing in sixth. Ludwig, Morton, Lemmy, Lakitu just passed, Lakitu just passed Lemmy, and then you have Wendy and Wario sitting in the back of the pack. Don't get flattened by the egg now. I am going to hold this behind me for now. Kind of annoying you can't hold it behind you and then hold another item, but yeah, whatever. Yay! I don't know. I think it was due for remake graphics-wise. I don't feel like there was much action there. But might have been because it was 50cc. Who knows? I do think that little dangerous path right there... Can't talk right now, but the dangerous path does seem to be the quickest one, or one of the quickest. The one with the cannon seems to be much longer. Alright, so that brings us through the Leaf Cup. Got one more to go, and we will have seen all the courses in this game. I like the whole tail on it, that's fitting. Lightning Cup. No.